Hi, Kim Morrison here, creator and founder of 28. You know, every week I get emails of people asking me how safe are essential oils, how can we use them, what's the best ones to use for certain conditions. And I thought this week we would briefly go into the methods of use and the ways that I use essential oils on a daily basis. So first up, make sure that you have a beautiful little repertoire of a couple of oils. Now, I always recommend that you start with something like lavender. Lavender to me is like your dream mum in a bottle. It's a hug in a bottle. It's also the most number one safest oil to use with children. It's great for rest, insomnia, not feeling good about ourselves, cuts, burns, bites, bruises. It's beautifully anti-inflammatory. It's great on the skin. It's beautiful to put a drop on your pillow if you're not sleeping. So as far as I'm concerned, the number one oil to start with is lavender. Now, I've created a number of different blends from, say, instant calm through to energy and vitality, focus and clarity, to courage and confidence, hormone balance, vigor and spice, romance and intimacy, you name it. I'm hoping that you'll see there is a great variety of different oils that you can use so that you don't have to think about which ones blend with what. So now that you've got a couple of oils, or you have a couple of the 28 blends, how and what is the best way to use them? Well, my absolute favorite, no matter what, every single day, I put on the vaporizer. Now, one of these is one of the most simple ways to create a mood, an environment, to create a state, an energy in a presence. Now, what I love about this is whoever's up first in our house is the first one to put the vaporizer on. To be honest, it tends to be Taylor and I, my daughter and I. It's not so much the boys in the house tend to get up and put the vaporizer on. It doesn't seem to be their calling, but it's not to say that they don't enjoy it. And if you haven't got a vaporizer using a candle, then I'm absolutely loving these at the moment, which is our diffuser. Now, the simple thing is you, again, fill it with water, place your 6 to 8 drops in the top there, turn it on, and then you can have the light glowing as the steam comes out the top, or you can in fact have it with the light off, or have it what they call the mood setting, where the lights go on and off. And what I love about those is there's no flame. Yes, it's electrical, but the minute it runs out of water, it switches off. So from a safety perspective, I think a diffuser is fantastic. I also love the way between the vaporizer and the diffuser that you get the essences into the air, creating that beautiful environment straight away. Did you know within 3 to 4 seconds, you can have a physiological biochemical reaction just by smelling that beautiful combination or single of oils? So they're really worth it and a wonderful, wonderful way to set the mood. One of my next favourite ways is actually by creating a spritzer. So you simply fill an empty 50ml bottle with water, preferably purified, fill it with 4 to 6 drops of your chosen blend or combination of 3 oils, you shake it, and every time you just need a little bit of a lift or something, or to change your state, then this to me is the ultimate. I carry one in my handbag, I have them with me in the car, I have one beside each of our beds, and one of my nighttime rituals is simply saying goodnight to my babies, giving them a little spritz, and acknowledging the fact that this is one of the loveliest ways to help them sleep. Now, they're teenagers. I still spritz, and trust me, having a teenage boy, one of these is nice to have in their room. I tell you what, it was Jacob, actually, my teenage boy, that encouraged me to get the diffusers, because that's what he loves in his room. So I figure if you could make a teenage boy use aromatherapy, then get each one of them one of those aroma diffusers and make sure they've got one in their room. They, in fact, do enjoy it. So you've got spritzer, you've got vaporizer, you've got diffuser. Another way, of course, is instantly straight out of the bottle. One drop onto a tissue is going to give you the instant effect. You can inhale that, you can tuck the tissue into the top of your bra or on top of the top of your running top. You get the beautiful warmth from your body emanating, and therefore you get the infusion of that oil or those oils, and you get to inhale those all throughout the day. So I think a tissue or direct application is fantastic. One of my other favourite ways is using one of these. So I have a beautiful big foot bowl, and I love filling that with water, putting a flannel at the bottom, a couple of big beautiful marbles, maybe some lavender and peppermint, and then you immerse your feet into the warm to cool water and rub your feet over the marbles. Inside one of those is what we call an aromatic foot bath. Or you can do a compress. Now the compress, the beautiful thing about this is you simply fill the bowl with warm to hot water, you place your 4 drops of your chosen blend, and then you get a face washer, you immerse it in there, you squeeze it out, and then compress onto the skin. It is such a beautiful way to treat your mind, your body, and your soul at the end of a day, or a great way to set you up. I know if I haven't had a good sleep, one of the greatest things I can do is a compress in the morning with more uplifting oils, energy and vitality, focus and clarity. I know that at night time, one of the things I love to do with my husband is I'll use the sink or a bowl, beautiful hot water, 4 drops of lavender, get the nice flannel in there, squeeze it out and go into him and say, here you go. And it's like he does a little mini steam at night before he actually goes to sleep. And it's beautiful to do that with your children as well. Now, of course, compress, foot bath, direct, tissue, diffuser, vaporizer. One of the other ways is, of course, is to make up a blend. So you simply get a carrier oil, you put a teaspoon of oil into a bowl, you add 3 drops of your chosen blend, and now I have a beautiful little blend ready to massage and rub into someone that I care about, or if it's me, it's for my daily body boost. The most exquisite, simple way you can do a little self-care for you is by creating your body boost in the morning and then doing an all over rub, finishing off with your hands across the face, taking 3 deep breaths and saying something really nice to yourself, like, I am courageous, I am a good mum, I will get through this, I am strong, confident, and I'm definitely going to be unbreakable in today's whatever challenge it might be ahead of you. You know, it's true that whenever we say something positive, it does have a beautiful effect physiologically in the body. So take on board, have a look at all these different methods of use. Oh, and guess what? If you have a massage cream or a body lotion, you can do a couple of squirts of the body lotion into your hand. You can add a couple of drops of your chosen blend, rub it together, and use that as your body boost or your body massage or lotion. So you can add essential oils to products you already have. Don't be dismayed or think that you can't use them. The most powerful thing you can do is get them onto the body, because they're absorbed via the hair follicle into the bloodstream, or making sure that we can smell them, because we inhale them up through into the olfactory system, hits the limbic part of the brain, and within 3 to 4 seconds we have that beautiful reaction where it can be calming or uplifting or making us feeling a sense of calm. Look, I could talk to you for hours about how to use essential oils. There has not been a day that's gone by in the last 28, 29 years that I have missed using essential oils. They are my world. I absolutely encourage you to embrace them, using them in some way that I've just mentioned every single day of your life, because it has been proven that they increase our self-esteem and confidence by a minimum of around 35%. And I'm saying, who can't do with more of that? So, in the light of essential oils, in the power of how they're used and all their beautiful constituents and the way that we can use them every single day, I say embrace some of these rituals. Take good care of yourself. Be kind, and share with me below. What are some of your favorite ways of using essential oils? How do you embrace them into your daily routines? What's your favorite blend? What's your favorite single oil? And have you ever used them in cooking? That's going to be saved for another week. I'm going to show you how we use essential oils in our cooking and with our food. Until then, take good care of yourself. I hope you're masking, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Be kind. Take care.